This deck is also better, better than Freeze Mage at beating decks designed to beat Freeze Mage. So basically, decks like Control Warrior, or Taunt Warrior, it's much better because you're attacking them on multiple fronts. With this deck, because you also have, say, Mana Worm openings, and I think the reason why this deck is really good is because the new cards like Arcanologist and Medivh's Valet, kind of the cards that are being used right now, they're kind of like overstated. Like they're not just loot hoarders, right? So because Arcanologist is so good, I feel. And it's hard not to run Arcanologist, then you kind of naturally are already curving out pretty powerful with Arcanologist, because of 2 mana, 2/3, same with Medivh's Valet and stuff, so people just decided to like go ahead and add the Mana Worms in and go from there with still the Control Mage secrets though, Ice Barrier, Ice Block. But you can just get so much damage early. Okay, let's take that. That's a good like board control card. Love you, bro, that hair. Thank you. He's playing the same deck as me. We're still gonna use our Frostbolt to kill this stuff, just because our Mana Worm is growing. Getting all this damage. All this chip damage really matters a ton. Ooh, nice. Mana Worms are basically doing a lot of work here.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Let's stroll here first. We might play Ooze. He might have Medivh though. Oh well. I don't think Medivh will matter later that much because we're already basically threatening popping his block and killing him.
Just a pinch of
Oh, that's a good one. Too bad he couldn't kill the Mana Worm though. And I have this 5 mana Firelands portal. He might be set for Flame Strike next turn. I think we did all the damage we're gonna do early. It's kind of a value matchup too. Okay, so he's running the Arcanologist Meteor list. This is a list I copied basically. I didn't like Meteor. I just took it out for Polymorph. I think Polymorph is a better card than Meteor. It's still fighting for board. Arcanologist good draw than our deck. Forbidden Flame's a high value line. Missile's just 3 damage. Just probably better than Forbidden Flame. I have 2 meteors, actually, so for sure it's better.
An incredible discovery!
He might be setting up for Flame Strike, especially with that, but he might have also just had to Frostbolt it. It's pretty likely a Flame Strike. The thing is, I just want to thin out my deck here. Because if I hold Arcanologist, I might draw a secret higher percentage of the time. I think that's already basically worth it. Actually, yeah, pinging him matters. If we're pyroing to pop his block, we still need to fireball him to kill him. So 7 is a big breakpoint. I guess you can make the case out of time, but then I also might Meteor his Alexstrasza here, and then the Mana Worm is dead anyways. I'm not a big fan of Meteoring just the Mana Worm.
I bring life.
So we can either take the race line here, like either Meteor. Now we have a This is about proccing his block multiple times, actually. Okay, let's just do this, yeah. If we just Power Blast them and lose our block, we're probably gonna lose, right? Because we can't even finish him off. So it's not Power Blast, it's between the Meteor and the Pyrus Polymorph. But if I Pyrus Polymorph, he could kill my block, because he would have a Mana Worm up and a Sheep. He's used both Frost Bolts, so he can't like Fireball, Frostal me. I'm pretty sure my block is like almost 100% safe here.
Interesting.
This jungle hides many
An incredible
secrets.
discovery.
He has multiple blocks now too. Bear is actually a pretty okay draw. Okay. I can actually play this as a control game for a bit. I am not that scared of Power Blast my face, to be honest, because I have a second block. If he Pyrus me, I'll still be at 10, and I play block Pyrus, and he had to have back-to-back Pyrus, Power Blasts. Like, it's almost, people are not running more than one Power Blast. Might get from Glyph, but even then, he'll need a third power to kill me. The stack list people generally don't run Antonitis, so I wasn't really worried about not having answer. Actually, I have Polymorph for Antonitis, even. Yeah. Yes. It's a good draw. I mean, not as good as Fireball, actually, because Frostbolt can't get the block the second time. Your deck list missing one card.
Excuse me, you are
Oh no. I wasn't able to go defensive enough. The Alex is such a big swing.
An incredible discovery.
Nah, we weren't able to.
Medivh versus
Yeah, it's updating. Or maybe I just clicked it and that updated it. But regardless, now it should be working.
Let the games begin.
Hemet? No. This is like a control mage. I just watched VOD, no more chargers. Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, I might concede too early then, if that's the case, right? If I played the barrier.
An incredible discovery.
Hopefully in this matchup we can generate enough value. I actually really enjoy this matchup because with the Fireplume's Heart version, they don't have that much armor, meaning they're actually kind of weak to Alexstrasza and to Power Blasts and Fireballs and Fireland Spirals to their face. Like, they have to play so carefully because you're attacking them on so many fronts. You can play a Tempo Mage style with the Man Worm opening. He had the Fireworks, so the Man Worm doesn't really stand a chance anymore, but, you know, we can grind him out with Pyrus Elise. The thing is, like, you would assume that Pyrus Elise could just kill by Ragnaros, but what it is it forces them to activate their Ragnaros Hero Power, and then they're going to be weak to Power Blast and, you know, stuff like that. Okay, that's a good one. Tomorrow is April 20, my favorite day of the year. Do I consider holding coin for Alexstrasza? We can play AI Book. That doesn't seem right, because a coin is only worth 1 fireball, and Elise is worth 5 damage for 1 turn. That is a fireball, and the point is, it's a fireball that I don't have to pay 4 mana for, because I'll have to deal with Elise anyways. So that can't be right. I don't think Elise is even dying here. He's probably going to play a taunt minion, and I'll polymorph and hit him with Elise. With this Fireplume's Heart quest, it's not the same deck as Control Warrior anymore. Like against Control Warrior, at least would have a much higher chance of dying. Against this like new Taunt Warrior, I think it's very unlikely he dies. We'll see though. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Aloof never die.
This is weak to Whirlwind now, but I mean, if I went double face, it's still weak to the same thing. I just gained 2 more damage. That opens myself up to attack and execute. I guess this way I'd have Whirlwind execute.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I'm prioritizing Ice Block here over Barrier because I have a second Medivh's Valet in my list, and it's not imperative that I get out Ice Barrier early in this matchup. I have a Freezing Potion for Antonidas. I can either wait till like turn 10, I believe. Maybe turn 9. I can get actually a bunch of Fireballs. If I play Antonidas here, he probably gets Brawled or Executed. Some chance I instant win on the spot. 25% chance against the Brawl if he doesn't have second Execute. And my tempo turns are kind of weird here, actually. The more I think about it, I'm leaning more and more towards Antonidas here. I potentially lose like 1 to 2 Fireballs by playing it this turn, but I have a 25% chance of winning the game against Brawl. And if he doesn't, he might Execute too, but he's second Execute. He played his Execute from the right. I don't know what that means, but I have top deck to Execute last time. I'm freezing this. I can attack here and freeze to get the extra. I don't know if that makes sense. It's already 420 here. Ooh, cool. Got a ton more value in my deck. I have Pyros, Ungaro pack. Yes, 25% chance. Nice! There we go! That is our 25%. Got him.
Mage versus Rexar.
We really want Babbling Book and Mana Room in this matchup, because they run 1/1s, so it's really nice to have a trade.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
A lot of 1/1s. I guess we live with the cute cat. I mean, it's the best anyways, because the other stuff has, you know, special battle cries, just in case it's, I don't know, shadow stuff effects. What program shows cards on the right? It is Hearthstone Deck Tracker. We're actually better off pinging than using our mana on like AI. That's 2 damage every turn, and we're have to spend mana at some point to kill it. We have a polymorph. Okay, let's kill this before Houndmaster, since we don't have the polymorph yet. I can Frostle ping this turn and play Seeker plus Medivh's Valet on turn 5. That's pretty good against Houndmaster too.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
We should definitely use the counter spell here. I have time later to play Ice Barrier. It's not easy to get that time, but then again, like, counter spell actually, you know, affects the board. It's getting a lot of tempo on us. We're not winning the game with Elise here. Okay. I'm done with the board. I need to think about how to win. If we play Archaeologist here, it only trades with these, like 2/1/1s, and he gets to propagate damage through. We might be better off playing a Barrier here, because we don't have mana to play Barrier later. It feels like we have to Firelands Pearl this guy. Basically, I think the way we win is Alex draws it, top deck a Power Blast, and then another Fireball or Firelands Portal. I feel like we're going to have to use this Firelands Portal on the Wolf next turn, though. We can't say that for after Alex, because the board is done for us. It's too far behind, pretty much. We don't even have Ice Block down, huh? Okay, well with us, Ice Block draw kind of sucks that we didn't play Archaeologist, but now we're definitely not playing Archaeologist. I need to hope that that Polymorph buys me this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, if I survive this one turn, can we win actually? No, not without a coin. Because unless we get Alex this turn, we're going to lose our block next turn, right? On turn 8. So what do we do this turn? Play something, he pops our block. Then we can't Alex him because we have the Ice Block again. So we're never going to get that Alex in unless we kept the Ice Block up going into the Alex turn. Then we would have a chance. Like basically, our second Ice Block is kind of useless without the first one. Let's go for Ungrow Pack.
This jungle hides many secrets.
This isn't a freeze mage to begin with. It's just a control mage. Like a mid-range list, kind of. I really like this list. This kind of stuff wasn't really possible before. I feel like it's the power of Primordial Glyph and Archaeologist, like Babbling Book, things like that. It's very flexible on the game type plan it plays. Like ideally in this matchup, I curve out and play like a tempo mage. But he had the better curve because he had Alley Cat, Coin, like Jeweled McCall, and I had a Battling Book. If I had Mana Worm, I could contest the early game a lot better. Like Mana Worm into Glyph or something. Or even Mana Worm Archaeologist is a great opening. Can we mill him? No. Well, I guess that makes it easy because I'm already dead, but there's no thought of taking the AoE here because he has Fire Bat, so we couldn't even AoE. Fire Bat would just kill us on our turn. Just want to see if I can somehow discover something really good. I don't know, maybe Ungrow Pack give us a chance.
Medivh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Let the game.
Freeze Mage is easier with more healing than Mid Pally. That's kind of true, but kind of not. Mid Pally has the pressure like those kind of Freeze Mages. Like that's why I'm such a big fan of running Vine Cleaver. I feel like if you're not running Vine Cleaver, you're trying to slow down with Mid Pally by going like Curator. I mean, it's fine to go Curator, but you also need Vine Cleaver, is what I'm saying. Like, you need to go fast with Mid Pally.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
You just win against that deck by getting them low and then popping down Eye for an Eye. You can still have Rag Light Lord and stuff to heal. But yeah, I would say Control Pally is pretty good. Like, you have a lot of good tools against Quest Rogue. Equality Consecrate, Peacekeepers are okay. Sunkeeper Terran is really good. Tyrion is really good too. People are running Advantage more, but if they don't have Advantage, Tyrion becomes really good. We want to develop the Ice Block here so we can play Pyrus plus Valet next turn. Even if he doesn't play anything, I still Valet's face. Tomorrow is 420.
Excuse me, you are on fire. Excuse me, you are on fire.
He needs to react to us, right? If we needed to react to him, we'd take Glyph instead of playing Pyrus here, so we can have something to react to him better. Most other people are not running Elise and Pyros. They're running Medivh and what's the standard deck list? It was one other card off. It was Medivh and something else. Oh yeah, it was Medivh and Blood Mage.
This jungle has many secrets.
I didn't think Blood Mage that great. And this kind of list. There's not a lot of things that benefit from spell power that much. Like there's no low mana AoE spells, kind of, which benefit from spell power the most.
Fresh from Kazakhstan.
That was still from his deck. So that's probably Barrier, I'd say. Yeah, let's keep the threats going. Basically, if we're playing the same deck, but I have the minion pressure, it helps me a lot. I still lost one game when I had minion pressure going, though, because of Alexstrasza. It's such a big swing card. Apparently it's not Barrier. It wasn't Mirror Entity either. Well, it can't. I mean, one of them is Ice Block. I'm assuming the first one's maybe Spellbender. Counterspell? Could be Counterspell the more I think about it, yeah. I don't think I can play Portal here. It's too likely Spellbender or Counterspell. I'd rather get Frostbolt Counterspell than Glyph. Hit him where it hurts. Outer Haven 37, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife Crew. Here is a Crowfist. So we have 8 damage. We can do that all next turn. Although, if we want to develop our board, it should be Fire Island's Portal, right? If we're always Fire Island's Portal face, might as well do it this turn. And we're never losing our block next turn, so we don't have to worry about Medivh's Valet not activating. Getting him to 1 instead of... I don't think it matters that much. He actually kind of has to play Alexstrasza. Like, the way he wins is he plays Alexstrasza to heal himself. And because we don't have 15 damage on board and Power Blast's only, 10 damage.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I'm not getting him to 2. I just want to proc the block. I have burn, like Power Blast, if he does cast more secrets this turn. I'd rather leave with the Blood Mage than the 1-1, I feel, because he needs to draw. He can't win with Alex here. He needs to play second Ice Block. Then pop the Mirror Entity with some other secret. Yeah, basically, my Mirror Entity just crushes his Alex line. You'd have to use another minion to proc Mirror Entity this turn and then play second Ice Block. That's really hard to know to do that, or if he even has second Ice Block.